Did you know that Hong Kong is the world's longest covered escalator? Or one of the greatest number of skyscrapers in the world? If you want to know, keep watching this video as we set a meeting with a Chinese national, Mr. Wong Tambito, and an overseas Filipino worker, Mr. Joe Michael Panilio, for almost 2 years living in Hong Kong. For further facts about Hong Kong, please keep watching.
Ni hao, Mr. Wong Yutong Bito. We would like to thank you first for granting our request to be our interviewee.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Wong. Good afternoon. Do I pronounce it right? Okay. By the way, my name is Erica May, but you can call me Ola. So before we get started, I would like to introduce ourselves for you to be familiar with us. Again, we are the student from the City College of Angeles City, Pampanga, here in the Philippines, and we're currently taking Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. That is why we have prepared and gathered few interview questions here for you to answer later on. And are you ready for that, Mr. Wong?
Yeah, anytime.
Oh yeah, great. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, you need to tilt down your camera to see your face a little bit.
Okay.
More lower.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, well,
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I feel excited.
Okay, great. You know, we are very, very glad to have a conversation with you right now, Mr. Wong, and to have the opportunity to talk to you. And also, we are very excited to get to know more about Hong Kong, your country. And I think we should start now. And so here's my group mates to introduce themselves and follow up some few questions for you to answer. May I call on my group mates? Let's start with Zailin Zapanta. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wong.
Yeah, good afternoon.
My name is Zailin Zapanta, but you can call me Zailin.
Yes, Silent. Nice to meet you.
Good
Nice to
afternoon,
meet you
Mr.
too.
Wong. I'm Maria Casella M. Tomada, but you can call me Ella for short.
Oh, Ella. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, my name is Raslyn, but you can call me Ras.
A bit low the volume. You have to tilt up the volume. Yeah, the microphone is not loud enough. Yours. What's the name?
Good
Raslyn?
afternoon, sir. My name is Rosaline, but you can call me
Rosaline.
Ras.
Now good, I can hear you clearly. Good. Then who next?
Hi, my name is Nicole.
Nicole. Hi. Why suddenly switch to a girl? Should be a boy? Yeah. Suddenly switch to a girl, yeah? Not a boy? Okay, I'm just Yeah, okay. Let's continue.
Mr. Wong, good afternoon. My name is Mara. Nice meeting you.
Hi, Mara. Nice to meet you. Yeah. So,
Jai?
Hi, my name is Jairus Tibina.
oh, this is you, the young guy. Handsome,
Yeah.
huh?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. And for the final, sir, I am Maria Jazrel Hilo, and you can call me Ja.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ja. So, sir, let's start for the interview question.
Okay. Let's start. Can I have a...
Hi, sir. It's me again.
Yeah, come on.
So,
Yeah.
can I ask what's your full name?
My full name in English, right?
It can
Okay.
be both.
Vito Bocelli. VITO BOCELLI. You know Andrea Bocelli, the guy sing with Celine Dion. The prayer, Bocelli. That's why I use it. Vito Bocelli.
Oh, that's nice, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, how old are you now?
57. 57.
You look like 40s.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sure.
Usually they say like this.
If you wouldn't mind me asking, sir, can I ask what you do for a living?
What?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a company driver. Now company driver. But I'm a swim coach for 14 years before. Swim coach and a vocal coach. Yeah. Okay.
That's great, sir.
How long do you live in Hong Kong?
57 years. Plus 1 more year. Plus 10 more months in my mom's womb. You know? After birth, 57 years, but 10 months in my mom's womb. Understand?
You can,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, okay. Continue. Baby, can you give me a beer, please? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm focusing. Yeah.
Go ahead, guys. Next.
So, continue.
Question.
Now, sir, let's proceed to the main highlight of this interview po. Can we ask for the top 10 attractions you can recommend for us if we go travel to your country, the Hong Kong? Yeah. What is your first, for the first tourist attractions you can recommend for us?
When you come to Hong Kong, you must see the harbor, right? The Victoria Harbor. And, you know, this is what you must see. You must go to Tsim Sha Tsui. And you will see the Hong Kong skyline. That means that in between the two harbor, the buildings, the lighting. And also you may take the Star Ferry. And when you want to go to the outdoor, so you will go to the Repulse Bay and the beach. Something here no stated on that point is Stanley Market. And also something is not the very old tradition thing like the Hong Kong Disney. It's not that long tradition, but still many people will come to visit. And also the Ocean Park. Already 1 by 1 hour? Yeah, okay. And also there is 2 things we must visit is the Big Buddha and Wong Tai Sin Temple. So you can ask me 1 by 1.
Yes, sir. So for the first tourist attractions, you said earlier, the Star Ferry, right? Yeah.
Victoria Harbour. First attraction.
Yeah.
Number 1, Victoria Harbour.
Victoria Harbour. So, sir, may I ask how long have you stayed there, or why is it special?
Because this harbor is not that wide to link up the Hong Kong Island and the Kowloon Peninsula. But many boats, commercial boats will go there. There will be a port, and that is a very good sightseeing. In between the two shore, those are most, for example, like international IFC financial conference. Those are the city landmark of Hong Kong. That's why Victoria Harbour is the one remarkable thing showing Hong Kong the history from now. Okay.
That's great.
Yes, that's awesome, sir. No, Next time we go there.
Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah. Next, the second tourist attractions may we ask for Ella.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Again, I'm Ella, and I have some question over here about Hong Kong skyline. Can we start?
Yes.
Well, that's great. So, our first question about Hong Kong skyline is what make Hong Kong skyline famous? So, what do you think is the reason why Hong Kong skyline is famous or very popular?
The Hong Kong skyline is something artificial. You know, they build it. It is not natural. Like the harbor. Before it's a fishing village. But that link up the Victoria Park from the Tsim Sha Tsui, you can see Central and Conventional Center, Wan Chai, and even to the Sheung Wan. There and a lot of famous statues. They build the statues like Bruce Lee, like some famous what's that? The artists. They put their print on the floor.
Wow, I saw
That
it
is a
already.
scenic spot.
That's nice. Yeah. So, the second question, sir, about Hong Kong skyline, which is the last question for Hong Kong skyline. Because you've been there already, what advice would you give for someone going there for the first time?
Buy an ice cream. There's a lot of
Wow.
street food.
I love
Yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah, enjoy the view.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, sir. That's the last question for the Hong Kong skyline. So, let's proceed for the next interviewer.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. It's me again. Good afternoon, Mr. Wong. So, for the next question, for the top 3 attractions in the Hong Kong, what surprised you the most when you visited that place? Like, what was your unforgettable experience when you got there? Or what was the super touristy thing did you do that was surprisingly awesome and interesting to try?
Try the staff area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
When
sir.
You take the staff area. You will 360 degrees. You will see the things.
Yeah.
And then you will be smart, and then
So
you
that's-
feel good.
So that's the
It's excited.
okay,
Yeah, for
that's
many
the
tourists.
thing that surprised you the most. Okay. Do you find it interesting, Mr. Wong, to go back there again? And what?
The volume is low.
Okay. Again. Sorry. Do you find it interesting to go back there again, Mr. Wong? And what advice would you give someone going there for the first time?
You mean to go to the staff area or what? I cannot get
Okay.
because it's too low the volume.
Do you find it interesting to go back there again, Mr. Wong? And what advice would you give someone going there for the first time? Do you find it interesting to go back there again, and why?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it because first of all, your volume is very low. Second, I do not get your question.
Okay. So
Yeah, who can ask this, paraphrasing this question for Erica?
okay.
Yeah, who?
Do you
Because
find,
I cannot hear you. No sound.
Can you hear me now, sir? Can you hear me now? Is it
sir.
fine?
It's okay.
Hello.
I'll translate it to you.
You translate?
Okay. Do you find it interesting to go back there again, Mr. Wong? And why?
Interesting to go back there again.
Yeah, of course. I always take the staff area.
Say bye.
Yeah.
That's great. And what advice would you give someone going there for the first time?
Yeah, what advice you are going to give for the first time who will come there?
For what? For staff area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For staff area? Take videos, huh?
So you have a lot of videos there, Mr. Wong?
Yeah, you're on the boat, both side. This side you take video, and
Yeah.
the other side take videos, huh? 360 degrees you take
360
everything,
degrees.
so you can give some
Wow.
homework for your friends.
Yeah,
Right?
that's Very interesting. Okay. It's kind of interesting, Mr. Wong. I might visit there soon. So, okay, thank you for that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I could
thank
be
you
your
for that.
Tourist guide.
Oh, sure. Okay. Thank you for that, Mr. Wong. You may now proceed to the next attraction. So,
Okay.
someone will ask more questions about the attractions. Thank you, Mr. Wong. Sorry for the inconvenience about the boys.
Hi, Mr. Wong. I'll be asking you three questions about Big Buddha.
Mara.
Yes.
Wait. I don't know what makes the volume suddenly drop from 10 to 1. The volume is very low. Before it's very loud. Yeah,
Hello?
just check the system.
Can you hear me now?
No, very close, no sound.
Hello?
Sir, hello, sir.
But
Sir,
if
can you
Gerald
hear
try to
us?
talk, no sound. See?
Can you
Something
hear us,
wrong,
sir?
No sound. So there must be this is their button from them.
Yes, sir. Hello,
What?
sir. I think your system device or the device you're using is the problem, sir. Hello, sir.
It's okay, but no sound. How to make it louder?
Sir, maybe we can use a earphone for you to hear more clearly with us.
Maybe I use an earphone. Try.
Yeah. Okay.
Use a headphone. Where's the adapter?
If it's okay with you, sir.
My adapter.
I think the system of yours would be the problem. It might be.
Wait up.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
There's a small adapter. Wait. Don't know. You can hear?
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Take your time. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you, but
Yes,
can
sir.
you hear me? Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, very clearly.
Oh, much more better.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
Let's proceed, sir.
So-
Thank you.
Yeah, let's continue.
Hi again, Mr. Wong. I'll be asking you three questions about Big Buddha.
Oh, okay, good.
My first question is, did you try to climb up the stairs to visit the Buddha?
Many times. With my wife. I drag her up the stairs.
So, how was the experience, sir?
Very good. You know you have your heart of you worship God and you're faithful to God, and then you climb up to the top, and then you will feel achievement.
Wow.
Achieve something.
That sounds great, sir. My second question is there any other way to get to the top without using the stairs?
No, maybe, for example, helicopter, and then you climb the rope down there. Otherwise, no other way. Helicopter, like the the G4S, the war zone enemy. Yeah, the seal.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
My last question is, do you have any plans to go back to Big Buddha?
Yes, because we want to have baby. I want to have baby with my wife. So we will go make God and Buddhas grant us twin boy and girl. Twin. One boy, one girl, like this. So all at one time, no need to take 2 years. Am I smart? Yeah.
Okay, sir, thank you for answering my question. Let's proceed to the next interviewer. Thank you, Mr. Wong.
Okay, you're welcome.
Hi, Mr. Wang. It's me again.
Yes. Yeah.
Sir, can I ask some question about Wong Tai Sin Temple?
Yeah.
So, why would tourists will consider to go in this place? Do you find it an interesting place?
Yeah. First of all, the Wong Tai Sin Temple is very grand. Grand and
Big.
Solman. You know, Solman is like you go to a very big church, but it's very big. And also one thing, many people go to give their prayers was granted. That's the miracle. Like Big Buddha. Yeah. You must go there. Okay.
That's great, sir.
Soon we'll go there. Sir, this is suddenly entered my mind when I heard your name. Do you own the Wong Tai Sin Temple?
What? Pardon me?
It suddenly entered my mind when I heard your name, Mr. Wong. Are you the owner of Wong Tai Sin Temple?
Oh no, the Wong, there is two. One is like this, the three lines across and say, this is one of the Wong. Mine is this one. Just like the three lines, one. And the other is the color yellow. And Wong Tai Sin is the words of color yellow. Yeah. But I was born near Wong Tai Sin Temple. I live there. This is called Zhuk Yun. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, let me think about it. 500 meters away from Wong Tai Sin Temple. I lived there for my childhood until teenager like you. Yeah. So,
That's all, sir. Let's proceed to top 6 attraction.
Thank you for that, sir.
yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, who
Yours
next?
next.
Yeah.
Hi, hello po, sir.
Hello.
What is Repulse Bay known for po?
Nowadays is famous for the rubbish on the beach.
Is Repulse Bay open for public?
Open for public. Yeah.
Let's proceed to next question.
Yeah, okay. Wait for a minute. I have to explain something about Repulse Bay. Repulse Bay is very long. The coastal line is very, very long, very big. They have shopping malls. It is a tourist spot must visit. But nowadays, maybe 2 weeks ago we go there. 3 weeks ago, the sea have a lot of rubbish, but they can clean it. They can make it more good for the tourists. Yeah. Okay.
That's nice,
Carry on.
sir.
Carry on,
Like
carry on.
Manila Bay here in the Philippines.
Right.
Yes, sir. Let's proceed for the 7.
The 7, yeah.
Hi, I would just like to ask about the Temple Street Night Market. What's interesting about that place?
That Temple Street have a lot of small shop, like what you call Ali. Ali 1, Ali 2. In the two sides, a lot of small shops selling different things: T-shirts, bells, souvenirs, paintings, lighters, before lighters. Many things you can buy, and it's in a reasonable price for those not high income people. More than that, Temple Street also have street food, just street seafood, and also like the fish balls, just the fish balls and the offals. This is my favorite one, the pork offal, the blood. They also have something special in Hong Kong. They have this street is selling, and the other Ali is some people perform several things For example, like the Chinese opera.
Opera.
One Chinese opera, this one, and the second is Cantonese songs, and the other one Mandarin songs. The characteristics you cannot find anywhere like Hong Kong Temple Street. Mhm.
It sounds like a lot of activities, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you plan to go back here? And if so, what will be the reason for you to go back?
I always go there. I always go to there to eat the what we call is the pork bone congee with peanut,
Wow.
and that restaurant maybe 50 years already, 50 years history. I always go there. Hmm.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nicole.
Sir, it sounds ancient and a place that has a long history, right? So let's proceed for the 8th first attraction, Mr. Jairus.
Okay, sir. Hi, Sir Wong. I asked you
Jairus.
about Hong Kong Disneyland. So, how's the experience?
I never tried the roaster. Is this called roaster coaster? There, but people will go, and something it will just swing you like this. I never try. The place is very big. Have 2 hotel and a swimming pool, and there's a lot of scenic spots. But I never tried the facilities, like just go to the tunnel and then go up and down, or for example, the ghost house. I never go there. Yeah.
So, my next question is, what restaurant are near from Hong Kong Disneyland?
What? Pardon me?
What restaurant are near from Hong Kong Disneyland?
A restaurant near
In Hong Kong
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Yeah.
You mean near or inside? There will be no within. You mean inside? Inside the Disneyland? We never enter that. I never enter it. Have never, because they are expensive. Yeah.
Okay, so,
But I can tell you one thing. You can easily access to the fast food like hot dogs and Coca-Cola, potato chips, but not the expensive restaurant. But anywhere you can achieve it. And that is affordable, delicious.
It's more on baked.
yeah, let's go to the affordable. Okay, next is Jazriel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Let's proceed for the 9th and to the second to the last attraction. So, like Jairus said, that Disneyland is a very big place and that you can visit. So, for the next, what is special about the Ocean Park, and is it better in Disneyland? Why or why not?
Ocean Park is our Hong Konger. We call ourselves Hong Konger. Although we are Chinese, but we are not China. We come from China, but we stay in Hong Kong. We Hong Konger. Ocean Park is our memory. Yeah, it's our memory. I cannot remember anything like because I'm not familiar with Philippines. But for you, something is remarkable when you are young, when you get just made childhood. There is something the park that represent Manila or Pampanga, right? That is the thing. Ocean Park represent our heart. We're Hong Kongers' memory.
Yeah, you said it's a memory for you. What the best memory you can think of?
The best one is the super big aquarium. Super big. That aquarium is like this. Seems like this, but you can circle around to the bottom. Maybe three layers or 4. So on the top, on the top, you will see the fish just eating something. When you're here, you enter, and then you go to the second layer. The fish live in different layers. Some are floating, they like the tuna. They are on the top, and then layer the mid level. Some fish in here. When you go to the bottom, you will see something that is so amazing. You know, grouper, Gulliver grouper, 600 pounds. How do I say? Wow, very big.
Wow.
Bigger than it. When it opens the mouth, it can swallow a child. Very great, big grouper, and the stingray are very big also. So every layer you go, you will be very excited. You will be very excited. That is the most interesting part for me. I like fishes.
Yes, I think so. That's big, sir, huh? So, thank you. That's great, sir. We would like to go there anytime or the next time we have the money. So, for the last tourist attractions, let's proceed again to Miss Erica.
Hello, sir. It's me again. Okay, that was great. Okay, that was amazing. Okay, let's now proceed to the Dragon's Back hike. The one attractions that you have mentioned a while ago. So, may I know, sir, what was the most enjoyable or relaxing part of your trip? How is the environment there, sir? How is the environment?
The Dragon's Back hike. You will see the northern part. The southern part. Southern part.
Okay.
It should be southwest of Hong Kong Island. So you will see the Big Wave Bay, the Seoul, and some offshore small islands. And
okay.
and you will feel very good because you will feel freedom on the mountain.
It's peaceful.
Yeah, like you're on the top of the mountain. The mountain is here.
Yeah.
You're on the top, and you can see everything surroundings.
Yeah. Okay. So, sir, what did you do for transportation to get there?
Actually,
What did you do for?
I never go to the Dragon's Back hike.
So
Yeah,
soon.
But you can go from like a Shek-O. We have Shek-O. We have MTR. MTR go to the Chai Wan. Chai Wan take the minibus to Shek-O, and then you can start the hiking and back.
Oh, I think it's a long trip. So, by the way, sir, do you prefer solo travel or with someone else?
Of course, with my wife.
My wife. Wow, very sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, among your among the trip that you had, what's the most interesting you've learned? What advice would you give someone going there for the attractions that you have mentioned a while ago? What's the most interesting thing that you have learned?
You mean the 10 most famous spots?
Yes. And why? What's the most interesting thing you have learned? Okay, sir, go ahead.
Go to see the big aquarium, Ocean Park. Must go. Big Buddha. Pray for God and Buddha, and grant you everything. Wong Tai Sin Temple, you have to go. Yeah, and then
it seems like you travel a lot with your wife. Okay, it's kind of interesting, sir, and we might visit there soon if we have the chance. Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Wong. I think that's it. It's a pleasure to have you today, Mr. Wong. Thank you very much for your time answering those questions, and we are very glad to have the chance to have a conversation with you right now and to learn a lot of things from you about your country, Hong Kong. And I hope so we can visit there and experience those places you have mentioned a while ago. Again, we are the students of City College of Angeles City, Pampanga, Philippines, wholeheartedly sending lots of appreciation along your way today. Thank you so much, Mr. Wong. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wong,
Thank you
can
so
we have
much.
Mr. Wong, can we have a request? Before you leave the Google Meet, can we have a photo opportunity for us?
Yes.
Let's take a picture in one.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
You ready? Screenshot, like a screenshot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Screenshot, yes.
Oh, very good, very good.
Yeah. In 1, 2, 3. Smile. Another one, sir.
One more.
Yeah,
Maybe
With your wife, sir.
Yeah, with you, my wife. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yeah, ready?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, and smile. And that's it, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I hope you had a good day, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be when you guys and girls come to Hong Kong. I will be tourist guide.
Oh, sir, we would have that. We would like to see you.
Yes.
Thank you,
yes.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, good evening.
Hello po. Good evening. Good evening po. So, I po, sir, good. Let's start na po.
Okay.
Good afternoon po, Mr. Joe Michael Fali. Am I correct po?
Joe Michael Panilio.
Panilio. Yes po. Hello po. First of all, we would like to thank you po for granting our request to be one of our interviewee po.
You're welcome.
Okay. Shout out to our kabayans out there in Hong Kong po. Hello, good evening, Mr. Joe po. Hello, good evening po.
Good evening.
Okay. By the way, my name is Erica May, but you can call me Ola. So, before we get started, I would like to introduce ourselves for you to be familiar with us. Again, we are the student from the City College of Angeles City, Pampanga, here in the Philippines, and we're currently taking Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. That is why we have prepared and gathered some few interview questions here for you to answer later on. And are you ready for that, Mr. Joe? Ready na po ba
Okay.
kayo?
Let's start.
Okay. How are you feeling right now po?
Well, okay naman. Ready naman. Go na.
Okay, wag po pa pressure. Okay po, great. You know, Mr. Joe, we are very, very glad to have a conversation with you right now and to have the opportunity to talk to you. And also, we are very excited to get to know more about Hong Kong. And I think
Okay.
we should start now. So here's my group mates to introduce themselves and follow up some few questions for you to answer. May I call on my group mates? Let's start with Miss Zailin Zapanta. Thank you.
Hi, Sir Joe. My name is Zailin Zapanta, but you can call me Zai.
Hi, Zai.
Hello po.
Hello, Mr. Joe. Good evening. I'm Maria Casella M. Tomada, but call me Ella for short. Good evening po.
Good evening, Ella.
Hi, Mr. Joy. Hi, Joy. My name is Russell po, but you can call me Russell.
Hi, good evening.
Ate Mara.
Good evening, Sir Joe. My name is Mara. Nice meeting you, sir.
Hi, nice meeting you, Mara.
Nicole.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. Sorry for my camera. I wasn't able to turn it on, but nevertheless, good afternoon, and I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. No problem with your camera. That's fine.
And for the last po, I am Maria Jazreel Hyla, and you can call me Jack. Hello po, good evening po.
Good evening, Jack.
Zai, let's proceed. Hi, sir. It's me again. Sir, can I ask what is your full name?
My name is Joe Michael Panilio. But you can call me Joe.
Joe is nice. So
Thank you.
how old are you now, sir?
I just turned 30 years old last June 8th.
Belated happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Belated happy birthday po.
Thank you, thank you.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
Currently, I'm working here in Hong Kong as a domestic helper, but I'm still waiting for my visa and going to Abu Dhabi as a caregiver.
My last question, sir, is how many years you have lived in Hong Kong?
I've stayed in Hong Kong for a year and a half already.
Okay, sir. Let's proceed po. Nakapag-travel na po ba kayo sa Hong Kong within your stay?
Yes. Before ako nag-start ng mag-work dito as a domestic helper, since my mom is working as a domestic helper too, nagvi-visit na ako dito. Siguro mga way back 2016 hanggang before ako mag-permanent dito as a domestic helper.
And that's nice, sir. It's good to hear. So let's proceed po for the main highlight of this interview. So let us know po what are the 10 tourist attractions that you can recommend for us if we travel to Hong Kong.
Okay. So, first on my list, it will be, let me check my código. The Peak. Ito kasi yung location kung saan mo makikita yung pinakatuktok ng Hong Kong, since Hong Kong is well known sa mga buildings niya. Yung mga matataas niyang building. So, yes. Ito yung unang recommend ko kung magtutourist kayo dito sa Hong Kong, since yung view nung peak is sobrang ganda, as in yung lahat ng buildings ng Hong Kong makikita niya.
That's nice, sir. Sobrang nakaka-intriga naman yung place. So, for the follow-up questions po, why the Peak is special for you po?
Nung unang dating ko kasi dito, yun yung pinakaunang pinuntahan namin ng mom ko. Siya yung unang pinakita niya, since late night na ako naka-arrive dito sa Hong Kong. So technically, baka sandili yung mga ilaw ng buildings niya. So we decided to visit the Peak muna para makita ko yung night, ang tawag dito, yung gabing version ng Hong Kong.
Okay po, thank you po, sir. Let's proceed for the second tourist attraction.
BGC.
Second is Disneyland. Siguro lahat naman tayo pinakarap natin or gusto natin pumunta ng Disneyland. Since feeling ko naman lahat sa atin kilala yung mga Disney princesses, yung mga prince, yung mga movies ng Disney. So yun, highly recommended din. And yes, parang kilala din ng Hong Kong. Kung taga-Asia ka, parang malapit, siya yung pinakamalapit na pwede mong puntahan na Disneyland.
So, hello sir, I'm Ella again. Good evening. So, I have some question over here about Hong Kong Disneyland. So, are you ready, sir?
Yes, Ella, go.
So, that's great. So, the first question is, when are the best and worst times of year to go in Hong Kong Disneyland po?
Siguro masasabi kong best time to go to Disneyland is on Christmas Day, yung holiday season nila. Since lahat ng mga characters nila doon is naka fully costume ng pang Christmas, and yung weather ng Hong Kong dito is malamig pag pumasok na yung October hanggang February. So may enjoy mo rin yung weather, plus yung theme ng Disneyland last Christmas.
Wow. So, the second question, sir, which is the last question for Hong Kong Disneyland, because you've been there already, what advice would you give to someone going there for the first time?
I can suggest to download their app kasi dun sa app nila na makikita mo lahat yung list ng mga activities. Meron kasing ibang activities sa Hong Kong Disneyland na merong play or nag-theater. So, might as well na i-download muna yung app para alam nyo yung oras ng mga oras na mag-start yung mga theater nila doon. And mapanood nyo para lahat ng gusto nyong makita and masubukang rides is okay siya. Planado lahat.
Okay, sir, noted. So, thank you so much, sir. So, let's proceed to the next interviewer. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Next attraction na po. Top 3.
Okay. Top 3 is Ocean Park. For me, Ocean Park pangatlo siya kasi mas okay ako sa mga extreme rides. So, for Disneyland kasi medyo, yes, pambata siya. So, yung mga rides nila doon is kids friendly. Hindi ko naman sinasabi sa Ocean Park, hindi. Though mas extreme sila. So, mas ma-enjoy ng mga, yung mga adults na mahilig sa extreme rides.
Mukhang nakaka-enjoy po talaga dyan. Okay po, here's my question po for top 3 attractions na you have mentioned a while ago po. What surprised you the most when you visited that place, Mr. Joe? Like, what was your unforgettable experience when you got there? Or what was the super touristy thing did you do that was surprisingly awesome and interesting to try?
For me, kasi meron silang mini zoo doon. Actually, hindi siya mini zoo. Malaking zoo siya. Na meron silang doon na red panda. Since hindi ko sure kung meron din sa ibang bansa. Pero first time ko makakita kasi ng red panda. So, yun yung siguro unforgettable moment ko nung nakita ko yung red panda na yun.
Pwede niyo po bang i-describe kung ano po yung itsura po nun? Ano pong
Para
experience niyo?
siyang maliit na fox na basta cute siya.
Okay po. Mukha naman naman po. Okay po for the second question po, do you find it interesting to go back there again, Mr. Joe? And what advice would you give someone going there for the first time?
Yes, definitely. Gusto kong bumalik ulit doon. And yun, mag-rides ulit. And same like with Disneyland, masasuggest ko is to download their app para at least alam mo yung mga oras ng mga theater din nila.
So kasama niyo po ba yung family niyo nung pumunta po kayo doon or kayo lang po?
Minsan yung kasama yung family, minsan hindi. Kasi nga, balik-balik nung nagbabakasyon. Pero ngayong nag-work na, hindi na masyado.
Okay, dadagdag na namin yan sa bucket list namin.
Yes!
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mr. Joe, Kuya Joe. You may now proceed to the next attraction po. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, yung pang-fourth is yung Big Buddha in Lantau Island. Meron siyang, yun, from dun sa pangalan niya, Big Buddha, meron siyang malaking Buddha sa pinakatuktok ng bundok. So, yun yung pinaka-tourist attraction niya, yung Big Buddha niya na kailangan mong akyatin and you can make a wish daw, sabi nila.
Hi sir, it's me again. I have a question for you.
Go, Mara.
Did you try to climb up the stairs to visit the Buddha?
Yes. Kasi nandun ka na, kailangan mo talaga siyang i-try kahit sobrang nakakapagod, sir.
I see, sir. I read on Google that the stairs has a 268 steps. So, how was the experience po climbing up the stairs?
Siyempre, tiring, pero fulfilling kasi pag nandun ka na sa taas, makikita mo rin yung magandang view. Plus, yung bonus siguro, yung sabi nga nila na you can make a wish dun sa Buddha pag nandun ka na sa taas.
My last question is, do you have any plans to go back to that place again, sir? And why?
Yes, kasi natupad yung wish ko.
Anong wish yan, sir?
Secret.
Sure po.
Okay, sir, that will be all. We will now proceed to the next interviewer. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Or wishes to come, sir.
Sana. So, yung pang-fifth ko is yung night market. Since lahat naman siguro pag tourist tayo, gusto natin makapamili ng mura. So, So, ito yung pinakamasasuggest kong lugar kung saan ka makakabili ng mga pasalubong and yung mga souvenirs mo na gusto sa Hong Kong. Dito makakatawad ka talaga.
Hi, sir. I have some question.
Yes, go!
What tips you can give for the first-timers at the night market?
Siguro, ilista mo kung sino yung mga bibigyan mo, yung mga deserving talaga na gastusan mo. And yun, kung ano ba yung mga sizes nila para hindi masayang. And since Filipino tayo, magaling tayo sa tawaran. So, might as well gamitin natin yun kasi effective sa kanila.
Walang magpapabudol.
Yes.
Sir, my last question is, would you share some famous shop or food stalls in night market?
Meron silang food stall doon na nagtitinda sila ng waffle. Yes, siguro regular waffle lang sa atin eh. Kasi pero yung sa kanila, meron silang something doon sa peanut butter nila na nag-iba, nag-stand out talaga. So, pag pumunta kayo night market dito, you can try it.
May kare-kare sa loob.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
The next attraction na po.
Next attraction is Hong Kong Skyline in Kowloon. So, same like dun sa ano naman, sa peak. Di ba, pag gabi, makikita mo yung top view ng mga buildings and yung mga ilaw nila. Dito naman, sa part na to is sa parang mid-level lang. Parang makikita nyo sila na nag-show din. Meron din silang show, yun nga yung tawag nila is Hong Kong Skyline. So, ma-enjoy yung mga pailaw nila doon.
Parang ang ganda naman dun, sir.
Yes, ang alam ko, kung napanood nyo na yung kina Catherine and Alden, meron silang scene doon.
Hello, love, goodbye no, sir.
Yes.
Okay, for the next interviewer, go na po.
May question ba doon, San? Or proceed tayo?
Yes po, Ras, go ahead.
Ruiz. Russell Ruiz, nakawalan pa ata ng connection.
No problem.
Rosaline, hello. Mic check.
Converge siguro yung gamit niya.
Sir, may I know po, what is the interesting about that place, sir?
Doon sa lugar na yon, tama ba?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay. Like what I said kanina, yung dun sa mga pailaw nila ng buildings, parang meron silang show doon na mag-aano yung mga buildings nagsisynchronize dun sa music na ipe-play nila. Tapos yung mga buildings doon is parang pinapatay din nila yung ilaw nila na basta ma-amaze kayo dun sa pagka-synchronize ng music dun sa building lights.
So,
Malayo po
talaga siya si Ola.
Ay, malayo po ba dun, sir? Paano po yung... Sige, go, Jack. Go.
So, open po pala siya sa public, sir, and then, kilalang po talaga siya sa Hong Kong.
Yes. Lalo na pag gabi, doon halos pumupunta yung mga tao para mapanood na yung Hong Kong Skyline show.
Saan naman, sir? Paano po yung transport nyo dun nung pumunta po kayo dun?
Yes, good question, ma'am. Kasi hindi
Paano
siya,
po kayo, like,
meron siyang doon,
malayo po ba sa
sasakyan
kung saan po kayo naka-stay?
Yes, medyo malayo siya kasi kailangan mo muna sumakay ng ferry. Though, magkano lang naman yung ferry? $5? 5 times 6. Oh, just do the math, guys. Math yun. So, yun, magbabayad ka lang naman ng $5 para makasakay ka dun sa ferry nila. Tapos dadalhin ka nila dun sa Kowloon kung saan nga mag-start yung show.
Parang ang daming activities din po pala dun.
Yes, marami. Especially paggabi.
Yun nga po. And sir, that's great po. No? So let's proceed for the next tourist attraction.
Okay, so
Thank you for
number
that,
7.
Mr. Joe.
No problem. Dun sa number 7 natin is dun sa Avenue of Star. Avenue of Star, katabi lang din siya ng ng Hong Kong skyline. So pag nandun ka na, automatic na dadaanan mo na yun. Yung Avenue of Star, para siya yung Hollywood Walk of Fame nila. Yung may mga stars. Parang ganun na naman ng Hong Kong version. Yung mga sikat nilang artists. Parang si Bruce Lee, si Jackie Chan, yan. Meron silang mga statue doon. So, isang tourist attraction din siya sa Hong Kong.
So, hi, sir. If I may just ask po, what's the one thing that makes that place stand out?
Yun, kasi same like sa atin din, binavalue din nila yung mga hard work ng mga artist nila. Pero mas binonggahan nila yung version nila. Kasi nga parang may mga pa-statue din sila. Tapos meron din experience doon kung paano ka makakapag maging artista for a day, ganun. Kasi may mga pa-games sila doon na kailangan mo din and activities na pwedeng gawin doon.
Have you ever been there po? And if so, do you have any plans to go back?
Yes, I've been there twice siguro nung nanonood nga kami ng Hong Kong skyline kasi katabi niya lang siya. And plan to go back? Yes, definitely.
Alright, that sounds good po. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We may now proceed to the next attraction, sir.
Okay. So next is Ripples Bay Beach. Siyempre, hindi naman lagi dapat dun tayo sa mga buildings. Maganda din yung mga beaches ng Hong Kong dito. And good news is libre yung mga doon. Walang bayad yung cottage, walang bayad yung pagpunta doon, yung pag-swim doon sa mga beach nila. So, might as well enjoy natin sila. Lalo na pag day off ng mga Pinoy. Technically kasi kadalasan Sunday yung off namin dito. So, nagkakasabay-sabay kaming lahat. Karamihan makikita mo Pinoy lahat yung nandun.
Okay, so my question, sir, how's the experience po?
Okay naman, okay yung experience. Parang medyo, mahilig kasi ako sa sunset na nasa beach. So, parang pag stress ako or no homesick, dun yung punta ko. Yun yung go-to place ko talaga.
Mala Manila Bay.
Okay, so my last question.
Ayokong i-compare.
So my last question po is, any advice po bago pumunta po sa Ripples Bay Beach?
Check nyo siguro kung maganda yung weather para mas ma-enjoy nyo kasi medyo naman kung umuulan yung pupuntahan yung oras ng pa-beach. Siyempre pag gusto naman natin na sunny or windy man lang, di ba?
So thank you, sir. Next attraction na.
Okay. So next is Victoria Harbour. Bagong bukas lang to, siguro mga a year ago or hindi ko sure kung kailan nagbukas to. Pero bago-bago lang siya. So bagong tourist attraction, same like lang din siya. Hong Kong skyline. Pero ibang side lang siya. And anong tawag dito? Malaking park siya. So, madami kang makikitang locals and Filipinos din na nagre-relax siya.
Hi po.
Hello, I like the energy.
Ano po
Okay na yung connection niya, sir.
Sorry po. Ito po yung question ko po. Ano po yung pinaka-best day na pupunta po doon? Pinaka-best.
Okay. Siguro pupunta ako doon ng mga yung after ng work ko or at least yung pa-sunset. Yun nga, sabi ko mahilig ako sa sunset. So yun yung parang yun yung hilig ko pag stress ako. So dahil park siya, open naman siya, maganda yung view, mai-enjoy nyo talaga siya. And I think nag-post ata akong bagong picture doon sa mismong lugar doon sa social media ko. Yun lang.
Okay, go na po sa
Next destination.
Okay. Yung last natin is Lion Rock Hiking Trail. To be honest, hindi pa ako nakapunta dito. Pero sa tagal-tagal kong pumupunta ng Hong Kong, yun nga, bakit hindi ko alam tong tourist attraction na to? Nalaman ko lang siya dahil dun sa movie nga nila Kat, pumunta sila dyan na parang hiking trail siya. Tapos makikita mo yung overview din ng Hong Kong. So, naintriga ako, sinerch ko and all. And yun, napasama siya sa bucket list ko. Hindi ko alam kung kailan ko ma-check yan or mapupuntahan since tag-ulan ngayon dito. Hindi ganun ka-okay yung weather. So, siguro pag medyo okay na, pupunta ako dyan. Definitely pupuntahan ko siya.
Sa tingin niyo, sir, ano po yung pinaka-the best na pwedeng gawin doon na may re-recommend niyo sa pagkakaalam niyo?
Yung mga nababasa ko kasi sa internet at saka sa mga friends ng mama ko na nandito, nung mga nakapunta na sila. Maganda daw yung nature nila. Yung dadaanan mo. Hindi siya yung parang bundok lang talaga siya na aakyatan mo. So, parang meron ng man-made na stairs para hindi mahirapan yung mga tao papanikin pababa. And yun, may mga spot na din na pang Instagram talaga.
Kaya pala ang dami niyo rin palang post din sa IG, sir. Okay. Another question naman po. Among the places that you have been mentioned a while ago, sir, what is the most places you would like to visit again po?
Siguro, let me check. I'll go with...
Parang lahat na.
Yes. Siguro... Sige, doon tayo sa Disneyland.
Sige. Bakit po, sir? Bakit po?
Disneyland kasi yun nga, lahat ng pumupunta doon, nagiging young at heart.
Scary po ba yung mga ride? Exciting.
Yes, may mga magagandang rides naman sila. Pero kasi mga attraction talaga doon is yung mga yung mga acting nila.
Okay. More on theater po. Okay.
Yes, theater talaga sila halos.
Okay. Since natanong ko po, what's the most interesting thing you have learned po about traveling? And what advice would you like to share to our fellow Filipinos who are planning to go in Hong Kong po?
Siguro, advice ko for yung mga gusto mag-travel, planuhin natin sila. Like, i-check natin kung ano yung magandang month na pwedeng pumunta dun sa lugar na gusto niyong puntahan. And i-check din natin yung mga tourist attraction nila. Kasi iba-iba yung mga interest natin na puntahan. Like, sabihin na natin yung iba, mas gusto nila yung mga beaches lang. Tapos yung iba yung mga city lights.
Paano, sir, kunwari po, may i-bring po kayo dyan sa Hong Kong na friend nyo po, best friend, ganun. Saan places nyo po yung gusto nyo i-recommend sa kanya na gusto nyo puntahan except sa Disneyland?
Kung kaya niya din makipag-hiking, gusto ko talaga doon sa doon sa Lion Rock, kahit hindi ko pa siya napupuntahan. Siguro mas okay kung kasama ko yung mga barkada ko, talagang pupunta doon sa unang place na pupuntahan ko.
Thank you for that, sir. Pupunta na rin namin soon, tas kayo yung parang tour guide.
Oo, sige. No problem.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, sir. I think that's it. Thank you marami sa mga na-share nyo po. Mukhang nakaka-exciting and nakaka-enjoy po talaga. It's a pleasure to have you today, Mr. Joe, Sir Joe. Thank you very much for your time answering those questions po. And we are very, very glad to have the chance to have a conversation with you right now po. And learn a lot of things about Hong Kong. And talagang tawag dito, nahikayat kami na travel ganyan sa Hong Kong po. And then,
Yeah.
and I hope soon we can visit there po and experience those places you have mentioned a while ago. Ayun
Yes,
po.
yes.
Hindi naman po ba ako malag, sir? Hindi naman po malag.
Hindi naman,
Okay.
ako'y naman.
Okay. Again, we are the students of City College of Angeles City, Pampanga, Philippines, wholeheartedly sending lots of appreciation along your way today. Thank you so much, Mr. Joe. Have a good day po. Hindi ko na po alam kung ano po itatawag kong sir po, Mr.
Before
Thank
you
you po.
Before you leave, sir, let's take a picture muna po.
Okay.
Opo, sure. Para may remembrance naman po.
Wait lang, guys, muna time very late.
Ayan po, ready? 1, 2, 3, and smile. Another one po. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay na po. Thank you so much, sir, sa time and sa pagpapangulong sa amin.
Thank you, sir. Ingat po kayo
problem.
palagi dyan. Regards po palagi. Thank you so much po.
Bye. Ingat, ingat.
Thank you po.